Hello everyone, this is MJPW Gaming and welcome back. Today I have something really special because it is coming from me, and luckily my local GameStop has given me a promotional item like they normally do, and I want to go ahead and say this is not anything like secret. This is a promotional item that's literally been on the table to promote the game. But it's been kind of overlooked, and I feel like it's been overlooked by the majority of, especially YouTubers, because I'm sure this would have been out by now, and mostly the people that went to the actual GameStop, they're not really paying attention to the game, because with today's media, all of the stuff that's in these booklets are at least what they think is out in the open, in a trailer, or whatever. However, there is some things I think you should know about that I will be talking about this, and I'll be showing you on the screen with actual images. The first time I recorded this was actually with my camera and stuff, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I want to just take my time and sort of go and look through each picture. But I have it in my hands right now and behind the microphone. So anyways, we're going to be looking at the first Zombies page, and this is indeed talking about the we'll check that right now, because I think I've accidentally said something about that. Okay, it does in fact have just like 2 pages of the campaign, and then a lot more pages of the multiplayer, and then the rest is all of Zombies. So straight off the bat, the first page says, "Welcome to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies," and this page is probably the best interesting and the most interesting or whatever of this whole booklet, because it features a Willard Wyler artwork that has not been released to the actual public. The only time I've ever seen this actually is in this book, because I've never seen it, because I'm just in complete awe because of this artwork, and he is cutting up some film strips for who knows what film. He's a very mysterious type character, but this artwork is beautiful. I wish to see more of unreleased artwork or character artwork. That kind of stuff is the stuff that's just, it's good to see in a way, and I can appreciate it, and like I really do appreciate this, and people should know about this. This is why I'm doing that video again. And so besides the artwork I'm just going to be talking about the whole time, behind him is the actual theater. I have in fact seen this full theater image tweeted out, I think, by Infinity Ward. They tweeted out previously, but in this one it shows the 4 characters together and what was on the posters, I believe. But this image is specific to this book. It's just a little bit more edited than what we've seen from Infinity Ward's Twitter of the actual theater for Willard Wyler. And the text reads that it's more of a detail about Willard Wyler and such. It's more of like a sort of backstory of the actual character. It's kind of weird to see these bios and stuff, because they give us a little bit more detail than what we're actually given with in the actual game. That's kind of strange, but I do like these promotional items. And then on the next page it says "A Role to Die For," and it features AJ the Jock, Andre the Rapper, Sally the Valley Girl, and Poindexter the Nerd. And each of these characters have their own sort of bio of the things. And I'll go ahead and show you now the next 2 pages, because it's basically, you can see this from the spawn if you look at the guided tour little mark. Because this is just a big, huge picture of the actual map, and it's got all the detailed stuff, but again, you could see this in the actual game. But however, there is a little bio of Zombies in Spaceland, which I will in fact read. "Zombies in Spaceland transports you back in time to the 1980s amusement park, complete with attractions, an awesome arcade, and funky, functioning roller coaster. In this all-new Zombies co-op experience, new gameplay brings brand new team mechanics in Afterlife arcade, and Fate and Fortune cards into the mix. And of course, there's a rad 80s soundtrack. Fan favorite features return, including hidden Easter eggs, awesome power-ups, crazy perks, and radical weapons." So a lot of that is going to be like flashy promotional sort of slang terms between the 80s, but it is a nice little touch. I do like to see the 80s culture brought into the promo, like saying awesome, crazy, and radical. It almost sounds like some people's titles on YouTube that I see. And so on to the next page, we talk about key rides and traps. It promotes the Polar Peak roller coaster, the Chromosphere, and the Cosmic Dance Party. And it shows the posters that's actually featured inside of the map between the Polar Peak poster and the Cosmic Dance Party, which is the basically disco trap, I believe. And then on to the next page, it says Afterlife Arcade, which, keep in mind, the picture is from the Astrocade, but we're going to ignore that for the second. And it talks about you can play games and earn soul power, which the games include Zombie Zoom, Robot Tank, and Pitfall 2. And the images include Zombie Zoom and Rings of Saturn Basketball. And then next up, it talks about Neil the Challenge Robot and how you can complete his challenges to earn tickets, and these tickets can go towards in-game prizes, including weapons, equipment, quest items, keep in mind Easter eggs, and ammo and grenade refills. So that's one of the instances in this book, and you'll see in a couple pages, or actually the next page, of where they talk about how you can use things and get Easter eggs. And so from there, it goes to the DJ. After completing several of Neil's challenges, players can call in the DJ. End it there. So it's kind of funny because I knew this book was actually at my local GameStop for like weeks on before the actual game even came out. And I thought when the DJ Easter egg was discovered or whatever, when people finally did all of the challenges or whatnot, and when people started posting the videos of the actual Hoff gameplay of him being used in the game, I thought that was an amazing Easter egg. And it's kind of funny because like the Easter egg or whatever was quote-unquote already known in a way, or it could have been known weeks before. I could have known about this weeks before, but like I said at the start of the video, like these booklets and stuff are just completely ignored. And on the next page, it talks about the quote-unquote weapons of zombies. And at the top, it shows a promotional image of the Zombies in Spaceland camo that you can get from pre-ordering, but it's a little bit too late unless you finally find a code or something from somebody. Be careful on the internet, by the way. I'm sure a lot of people are selling it for outrageous prices. But the images and the descriptions, they actually talk about the face melter, the shredder, the Discord, but there is one missing, which is the head cutter. They've cut the head cutter out of this. I'm not too sure why, but they did do, in fact, bios and show the other weapons, which is kind of weird that they cut out the other one. Makes me wonder, you know? And now the final page is going to be talking about some features that is actually cut out of the map. And these features are the Fate and Fortune cards. You can see on this page it says example cards, and I'll go ahead and read the 4 of them to you. XP tips. Earn triple the XP for a single game. Headshot Maestro? I think that's what it says. All shots count as headshot. Insta-kills. 50% of all shots will be insta-kill shots. Locksmith. All doors are free. And so obviously you can tell that these are really, really OP sort of sounding, at least with the XP tips and locksmith. And at first when I was looking back at this, when it says example cards, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just an example, it's whatever, they just don't want to talk about the other ones. But the thing is, it talks about below it, example perks, and it talks about Bang Bangs, Trailblazers, and Slappy Taffy, as well as their full actual descriptions. And so I really think these cards was actually a real thing at one point. And I think that would be really exciting to see those actually come into the game, and it's really cool to see if it's actual cut content, because then you see that there's a little bit of a backstory behind all of this stuff, and that there's stuff that was going to be in there, but they changed their mind. And I'm not going to hate on Infinity Ward for something like that, because some things just happen, and sometimes the decisions just change, and it's understandable. Because, again, this is just a promotional little booklet that a lot of people have ignored, unfortunately. So I guess kind of people just sort of ignored these GameStop little promotions. Alright, so this booklet is finished, and this is all the stuff from the zombie side. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and possibly subscribe for more Call of Duty Zombies content. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.